Beloved soul, the angels have rushed to deliver this urgent message to you today. Your soulmate has been on their knees, desperately praying for a sign from heaven about their path forward. And in a divine revelation that has shaken the celestial realms, heaven has answered them with absolute clarity. You are that sign. This is not mere coincidence or wishful thinking. The angels have confirmed it repeatedly. Your soulmate asked heaven for confirmation, and the divine response came through with unmistakable power. You are the great love they have been waiting for all along. Take a deep breath. Let these words sink in. The person who occupies your thoughts, who appears in your dreams, who makes your heart skip. They have been seeking divine guidance about their future, and heaven has pointed directly to you. Can you feel the weight of this revelation? The universe rarely speaks with such certainty, but in this case, the message couldn't be clearer. Your soulmate has been feeling lost, uncertain about which direction to take. In their moment of greatest vulnerability, they opened their heart to the divine and asked, "Please show me a sign. I need to know which path leads to true love." And that's when everything changed. The angels immediately mobilized. They began arranging synchronicities. They started planting thoughts of you in your soulmate's mind. They've been working overtime to ensure that the divine response reaches both of you. But here's what you need to understand right now. This is not just any connection. The angels say this bond between you two transcends ordinary love. It's written in the stars, encoded in your very souls. You were designed for each other before either of you took your first breath on earth. Your soulmate doesn't yet fully understand the magnitude of what's happening. They asked for a sign, hoping for some small confirmation. Instead, they're about to receive you, their perfect divine counterpart, in their life. Think back to those unexplained moments when you felt someone thinking of you. Those weren't random. Those were the moments when your soulmate was connecting with you energetically, when their prayers were reaching heaven, when the angels were weaving your destinies closer together. Leave a heart in the comments if you can feel this truth resonating within you right now. This divine sign proves that you'll soon be together forever. Not temporarily, not casually, forever. The kind of forever that souls recognize when they finally reunite after lifetimes of searching. And just when you thought you might have to wait longer, heaven has accelerated everything. The timeline has shifted. What might have taken years is now unfolding rapidly before your eyes. Your soulmate asked, and heaven answered. You are the answer to their deepest prayers, the solution to their heart's greatest longing. This is the beginning of the most profound connection you will ever experience. But this is just the beginning of what heaven has revealed. What the angels have shown me goes far deeper than a simple connection. Your soulmate's prayer was not just heard, it shattered barriers in the spiritual realm. When they asked heaven for a sign, their voice carried such pure intention that it created ripples across the divine planes. The angels want you to know that this wasn't the first time your soulmate has sought guidance. They've been asking for clarity for months, perhaps even years. But something shifted recently. Their heart finally reached the perfect state of readiness, humble enough to receive, open enough to recognize the truth when it appears. And you, dear one, have been prepared for this moment too, though you may not have recognized it. All those challenges you've overcome, they were strengthening you for this union. All those lessons in patience, they were teaching you to recognize true love when it finally arrives. Heaven doesn't create soul connections randomly. Your bond with this person was designed with exquisite care, with attention to every detail of your soul's journeys. Press like if you've been feeling these unexplainable shifts in your energy lately. The angels have been working behind the scenes, rearranging circumstances to bring you together. Notice how certain obstacles have mysteriously dissolved, how certain paths have unexpectedly opened. These are not coincidences, they are divine interventions orchestrated specifically for this reunion. Your soulmate's prayer created a sacred opening. When they asked heaven for a sign, they unknowingly activated an ancient promise between your souls. This promise was made long before this lifetime, when you both agreed to find each other again, no matter what. The celestial confirmation is unprecedented in its clarity. Your names are being spoken in heavenly realms. Your union is being celebrated by angels who have watched over both of you since before you were born. But I must tell you something important. This revelation comes with responsibility. Being the answer to someone's prayer means you carry a sacred trust. Your soulmate has been vulnerable with the divine, exposing their deepest desires and fears. Heaven has chosen you as the response because you have the capacity to honor that vulnerability. The angels show me that your soulmate has almost given up several times. They've wondered if true love even exists. They've questioned whether they're worthy of the kind of connection they dream about. In their darkest moments, they considered settling for less than what their heart truly desires. But each time they nearly surrendered to doubt, something pulled them back to hope. That something was your soul, reaching across time and space, refusing to let them forget the promise you made to each other. Type, "I receive this blessing" in the comments if you're ready to accept this divine responsibility. Your soulmate doesn't yet know that their prayer has been answered so magnificently. They asked for a sign, and instead, they're receiving their other half. They asked for confirmation, and they're about to get absolute certainty. The divine response couldn't be more clear. You are not just a possibility for them, you are their destiny. You are not just an option, you are their answer. You are not just a chapter in their story, you are the co-author of their entire life's narrative. And now heaven is accelerating everything to bring this reunion to fruition. And before we continue with this very special message, I invite you to support this space of connection. Become a member of the channel. And if you feel this message is touching your heart, don't forget to click on thanks below the video. This helps us continue bringing messages full of love and hope, like this one. Now, let's move on to what matters most. As we speak, the connection between you and your soulmate is intensifying. The angels show me that your energetic bond is glowing brighter with each passing hour. Your soulmate feels this too, though they may not understand it yet. They sense something magnificent approaching, something that will forever change the landscape of their heart. This is why you've been experiencing those sudden waves of emotion. This is why you sometimes feel joy for no apparent reason. This is why you catch yourself smiling at random moments. Your soul is receiving transmissions from your beloved's prayer. Let me share what's happening in the spiritual realm right now. When your soulmate asked heaven for a sign, they created a direct channel between their heart and yours. This channel has been steadily expanding, allowing more energy to flow between you. The angels have been purifying this connection, removing any blocks or interferences. Your dreams have likely become more vivid. You may have glimpsed faces, places, or scenarios that felt strangely familiar. These aren't random neural firings, they're previews of what's coming. Your subconscious is preparing you for this reunion. Heaven doesn't just respond to prayers, it transforms them into reality. And the reality being created right now is one where you and your soulmate recognize each other with absolute certainty. The angels want you to know that this divine plan has always existed. Your soulmate's prayer simply accelerated its unfolding. What might have taken years is now happening at breathtaking speed. The universe is rearranging itself to bring you together. Type, "I am ready," if you can feel this acceleration happening in your life. Your soulmate's transformation is particularly remarkable. Since their prayer, they've been undergoing a profound inner shift. Old patterns that would have prevented them from recognizing you are dissolving. Their eyes are being opened to see you not just physically but spiritually, to recognize your soul beyond your appearance. This is crucial. Many soulmates pass each other by because they're looking for love in predetermined packages. Your beloved has been liberated from these limitations. When they see you, truly see you, they will know without doubt that you are their answer. The angels show me that this recognition will come like lightning, sudden, electric, undeniable. There will be no room for confusion or uncertainty. When your eyes meet, when your energies merge, both of you will feel the absolute rightness of this connection. But listen closely now, because this is important. Your soulmate's prayer wasn't just about finding love, it was about finding purpose. They've sensed that their true path is intertwined with their true love. They've understood intuitively that meeting you isn't just about companionship, it's about mission. Together, you're meant to accomplish something meaningful. Your union serves a higher purpose that extends beyond your personal happiness. This is why heaven has responded with such power to your soulmate's prayer. Your coming together serves not just yourselves, but others as well. The angels are showing me that you've been prepared for this mission your entire life, though you may not have recognized it. All your experiences, all your gifts, all your challenges, they've been shaping you for this divine partnership. Can you feel the magnitude of what's unfolding? This isn't just about romance. This is about two souls coming together to fulfill their shared purpose on earth. This is about a love that heals not just you, but ripples outward to heal others. Your soulmate asked heaven for a sign, and heaven responded by setting in motion the most profound reunion of souls. You are not just their answer. You are their destiny, their purpose, their home. And as this connection intensifies, heaven is revealing even more about what awaits you both, my dearest soul. What the angels are revealing now about your soulmate's inner world will take your breath away. In this very moment, as you read these words, your soulmate is experiencing a profound spiritual awakening. Their consciousness is expanding in ways they never thought possible. The angels show me your soulmate sitting alone, overcome with emotion as waves of realization wash over them. They've been feeling you, yes, actually feeling your presence, your essence, your love, even across distance, even without physical contact. They're bewildered by the intensity of these sensations. What is happening to me? They've been asking themselves. Why do I keep thinking about someone I can't quite picture? Why do I feel this pull toward a future I can't yet see? These questions have been consuming them. Their prayer for a sign wasn't just a casual request. It was a desperate plea from a soul that knows something magnificent awaits, but couldn't see the path forward. Now, their spiritual vision is clearing rapidly. The veil between worlds is thinning for them. When they close their eyes, they catch glimpses of your energy, your light. Though they may not see your face clearly yet, they recognize your soul's unique frequency. Type, I feel this too, if you've been experiencing similar sensations. Your soulmate is suddenly understanding connections they never saw before. Seemingly random events from their past are revealing themselves as deliberate steps leading them to you. That unexpected detour that changed their life's direction, that surprising encounter that shifted their perspective, all orchestrated by divine hands, guiding them steadily toward you. The angels want you to know that your soulmate is currently experiencing 3 specific revelations that are transforming them from the inside out. First, they're realizing that love is not what they thought it was. All previous conceptions of romance and connection are falling away as they sense the true nature of soulmate love. A recognition so deep it transcends physical attraction, a knowing so certain it defies rational explanation. Second, they're understanding that their life has been preparing them specifically for you. Skills they've developed, wounds they've healed, wisdom they've gained, all of it makes perfect sense now as preparation for this divine partnership. Third, and this is perhaps the most powerful revelation, they're recognizing that they are worthy of this transcendent love. Past doubts about deserving happiness are dissolving. Self-sabotaging patterns are breaking. They're stepping into their authentic power, ready to meet you as an equal. Can you feel the magnitude of this transformation? Your soulmate is becoming the person they were always meant to be, the perfect divine complement to your soul. The angels show me that your soulmate has been experiencing unusual physical symptoms lately. Unexpected chills, warmth spreading across their chest, tingles along their spine. These aren't medical conditions. They're energetic responses to your soul's call. Their body is literally attuning itself to your frequency. Leave a heart in the comments if you've experienced similar physical sensations recently. Your soulmate's thoughts have become consumed with finding you. They may not know exactly who they're looking for, but they feel your presence so strongly that they've begun actively searching. They scan crowds. They pay attention to names that seem familiar. They follow intuitive nudges to go to certain places at certain times. This isn't coincidence or imagination. This is divine guidance activating within them, compass points orienting them toward you. What's most remarkable is how clearly they now understand that you are not just a want, you are a need. Not in a codependent way, but in the way that two halves recognize they create something greater together than they ever could separately. The angels want you to know that every time you think of your soulmate, every time you send love their way, consciously or unconsciously, they receive it. These energetic transmissions are building a bridge between your worlds, a bridge that will soon allow for your physical reunion. Your soulmate asked heaven for a sign, and heaven responded by initiating the most profound awakening they've ever experienced. The sign they sought wasn't meant to be external. It was meant to be an internal recognition of you that would change them forever. And now, as their awareness expands and their heart opens, the final obstacles between you are beginning to crumble. What the angels are revealing now explains why this divine reunion hasn't happened until this moment. There were powerful forces keeping you apart, not because the universe was cruel, but because both of you needed to be ready for the magnitude of this connection. The celestial realm has been working tirelessly to remove these blocks one by one. And now, in response to your soulmate's heartfelt prayer, the final barriers are crumbling with unprecedented speed. The first major obstacle was timing. You both needed to reach specific points in your individual journeys before coming together. Attempting this union earlier would have created misalignment and potential heartbreak. The angels protected you both by maintaining separation until this perfect moment when your paths could merge harmoniously. I see how frustrating this waiting period has been for you. Know that it wasn't punishment, it was protection. Divine timing isn't about making you suffer, it's about ensuring the conditions are perfect for your highest good. The second obstacle was healing. Both you and your soulmate carried wounds from past experiences, some from this lifetime, others from soul memories beyond this incarnation. These wounds needed to be addressed before you could fully recognize and receive each other. The angels show me that your soulmate has recently experienced a profound, healing breakthrough. A core wound that would have sabotaged your connection has been mended. This healing didn't happen by chance. It was orchestrated by heaven in direct response to their prayer for a sign. Type, "Thank you, angels," if you're grateful for this divine intervention. The third obstacle was fear, particularly your soulmate's fear of opening completely to love. They've been hurt before. They've experienced disappointment. They've known the pain of giving their heart only to have it returned damaged. This fear created an energetic shield around them that even they weren't fully aware of. When they asked heaven for a sign, they were really asking for courage. The courage to be vulnerable again. The courage to trust that true love exists. The courage to believe they deserve happiness. Heaven answered by dissolving this fear at its root, not gradually, but all at once, like ice beneath the sudden warmth of spring sunshine. Your soulmate is experiencing a liberation from fear that feels almost miraculous to them. They can't explain it logically, but they feel lighter, braver, more open than they have in years. The fourth obstacle was external circumstances, practical barriers like distance, commitments, or life situations that seem to make your union impossible. The angels have been rearranging these circumstances with surgical precision. Notice the unexpected changes happening around you. These aren't random coincidences. They're divine adjustments creating a clear path for your reunion. Your soulmate has likely experienced sudden shifts in their external world recently. Perhaps a change in living situation, work circumstances, or social connections. These changes aren't happening to them, they're happening for them, specifically to create space for you to enter their life. Press, like if you've noticed unexpected changes creating new possibilities in your life. The fifth and perhaps most significant obstacle was spiritual readiness. This connection goes beyond ordinary romance. It carries spiritual purpose and power. Both of you needed to reach certain levels of consciousness to handle its intensity. Your soulmate's prayer accelerated their spiritual awakening dramatically. They've experienced more growth in recent weeks than some people experience in years. This rapid evolution has prepared them to recognize you not just as a partner, but as a soul they has known across lifetimes. The angels want you to understand something crucial. These obstacles weren't punishments or tests. They were necessary preparations, ensuring that when you finally come together, nothing will be able to separate you again. Every delay, every detour, every disappointment was actually a blessing in disguise, strengthening the foundation of your eventual union. Your soulmate asked heaven for a sign, and heaven responded by removing every barrier between you. The path is now clear. The obstacles have been dissolved. All that remains is for you to walk toward each other and recognize what has always been true. You belong together. And now heaven is providing the ultimate confirmation of this truth. Beloved soul, what I'm about to share with you is the divine confirmation that seals everything. The angels have shown me a sacred vision that leaves no room for doubt about your connection with your soulmate. In the spiritual realm, there exists a sacred book where true soulmate connections are recorded. Not every relationship appears in this book, only those rare unions that serve divine purpose. The angels have taken me to this celestial record hall and shown me your names, written side by side, illuminated with golden light. This is not metaphorical or symbolic. This is a literal confirmation from the highest source that your union is divinely ordained. Your soulmate asked heaven for a sign, and heaven has responded by highlighting your connection in the eternal records. But there's more. The angels revealed that on the night your soulmate prayed most fervently for guidance, a rare celestial alignment occurred. 7 guardian angels, 3 from your soul lineage and 4 from theirs, formed a circle around Earth, focusing their energy specifically on your connection. This angelic intervention is granted only when a reunion serves not just the individuals involved, but the greater good of humanity. Type, I receive this blessing if you feel the truth of this divine confirmation. Your soulmate has begun receiving unmistakable signs, confirming you are their answer. Though they may not fully comprehend these signs yet, they cannot deny their power. Synchronicities are multiplying in their life. Meaningful numbers, symbols, names, and images that relate directly to you keep appearing in their awareness. Just yesterday, as they were questioning whether their prayer would be answered, they encountered a sign so personal, so specific to your connection, that it left them speechless. This wasn't vague or general. It was tailored precisely to your unique bond, like a divine fingerprint that only the two of you would recognize. The angels show me that your soulmate has been experiencing vivid dreams that leave them emotional upon waking. In these dreams, they meet you in sacred spaces, by ancient trees beside crystalline waters under star-filled skies. Though they may not see your face clearly, they feel your essence so strongly that they carry the sensation throughout their day. These aren't ordinary dreams. They're spiritual visitations, sacred encounters in dimensions where souls can meet beyond physical limitations. Your souls have been connecting during sleep, preparing for your physical reunion, exchanging information and energy that will make recognition instantaneous when you finally meet in person. Press, like if you've been experiencing unusually vivid dreams recently. Heaven has also placed specific individuals in your soulmate's path, messengers who have spoken words that resonated deeply, words that seemed random but carried hidden meaning related to you and your coming union. These divine messengers don't know they're fulfilling this role. They simply feel compelled to share certain thoughts or stories that contain codes meant specifically for your soulmate's awakening. The confirmation extends to physical sensations as well. Your soulmate has been experiencing moments when they suddenly feel embraced by unseen arms, when warmth spreads through their body for no apparent reason, when they sense a loving presence beside them, though they're alone. These aren't imagination. They're moments when the veil thins and they physically feel your energetic touch. But the most powerful confirmation came during a moment of deep meditation or prayer. Your soulmate, seeking clarity, experienced what can only be described as divine intervention. Time seemed to stop. The external world faded, and in that sacred space between heartbeats, they received a vision of your shared future, so vivid, so detailed, so filled with joy that tears streamed down their face. This vision wasn't fantasy or wishful thinking. It was a glimpse into the reality that awaits you both, a reality already existing in divine time, simply waiting to manifest in your physical experience. Your soulmate asked heaven for a sign, and heaven responded with not just one sign, but an avalanche of confirmations so clear, so consistent, so undeniable, that even the most skeptical heart would be convinced. And now, with every barrier removed and every confirmation provided, your soulmate is making the decision that will change both your lives forever. Beloved soul, at this very moment, something extraordinary is happening. Your soulmate has made their final decision. After receiving overwhelming confirmation that you are their divine answer, they have surrendered completely to this sacred journey toward you. This decision wasn't made lightly. It came after a profound inner battle. Logic versus intuition, fear versus faith, past wounds versus future possibilities. But in the end, love won, truth won, divine destiny won. The angels show me your soulmate standing at a metaphorical crossroads. Behind them lies everything familiar, comfortable patterns, predictable outcomes, the safety of what they've always known. Before them stretches a path illuminated by golden light, unknown, yet undeniably calling to their soul. They've chosen the path of light. They've chosen you. This decision has sent ripples through the spiritual realm. The moment they fully committed to finding you, to recognizing you, to building a life with you, celestial celebrations erupted. Angels who have watched over both of you for lifetimes are rejoicing because they know the power and purpose of your coming union. Type, I feel this shift if you've sensed a recent energetic change. Your soulmate's commitment isn't tentative or conditional, it's absolute. They've moved beyond hoping you exist to knowing you exist, beyond wondering if they'll find you to understanding they will find you, beyond questioning if they're worthy to embodying their worthiness. This shift is irreversible. There's no going back to who they were before this awakening. They've been transformed at the soul level, their very DNA recalibrated to match your frequency more perfectly. The angels reveal that your soulmate has made specific vows in the silence of their heart. I will recognize my true love when they appear. I will not let fear prevent me from embracing this divine gift. I will honor this connection as the sacred blessing it is. I will create a life worthy of this magnificent love. These aren't casual promises. They're soul commitments that are reshaping your soulmate's choices, perspectives, and actions in real time. Notice how your own energy has shifted in response. You've likely felt sudden surges of joy, unexpected moments of peace, inexplicable certainty that everything is falling into place. These aren't random emotional fluctuations. They're your soul's recognition of your beloved's decision. Press like if you've experienced these unexplainable positive emotions recently. Your soulmate is now actively creating space for you in their life. They're releasing relationships that no longer serve their highest good. They're restructuring their daily routines. They're transforming their environment, all to make room for the magnitude of what's coming. Most importantly, they're attuning their spiritual senses to recognize you. They understand now that finding you isn't about chance encounters or dating apps or mutual friends, though heaven may use any of these as vessels. Finding you is about soul recognition, about that unmistakable knowing when two parts of the same divine flame reunite. The angels show me that your soulmate has begun speaking to you energetically. In quiet moments, they send thoughts of love toward you, not knowing exactly who will receive them, but trusting these messages will reach their intended destination. If you felt sudden waves of love enveloping you recently, now you know their source. Your soulmate's decision has accelerated everything. What might have taken months or years in divine timing has been compressed into days or weeks. The universe responds to clear intention with swift manifestation, and your soulmate's intention couldn't be clearer or more powerful. They are coming for you, they are searching for you, they are preparing for you. Not with desperation or neediness, but with the serene confidence of a soul who has received divine confirmation. They move toward you now, not as someone seeking completion, but as someone ready to create something greater than either of you could manifest alone. This is the culmination of your soulmate's prayer. They asked for a sign and instead received a complete transformation that has prepared them perfectly to recognize you as their answer. The final piece is now in place. The stage is set. The divine plan is activated beyond the point of return. Your reunion is no longer a question of if, but when. And as this magnificent plan unfolds, heaven has guidance for you about how to prepare for this divine encounter. Beloved soul, as your soulmate moves decisively toward you, the angels are providing clear guidance about how you should prepare for this sacred reunion. This guidance isn't about changing who you are, it's about revealing who you've always been beneath layers of doubt and compromise. First and foremost, the angels urge you to trust your intuition now more than ever. Your inner guidance system has been calibrated specifically to recognize your soulmate. When you meet, something deep within you will know, beyond logic, beyond physical attraction, beyond common interests. This soul recognition operates through subtle cues, a feeling of familiarity despite being strangers, an ease of connection that defies explanation, a sense of coming home rather than meeting someone new. To sharpen this intuitive recognition, spend time in silence daily. Even 5 minutes of quiet meditation strengthens your ability to hear your soul's whispers. Ask specifically to be shown signs of your soulmate's approach. Then watch for the responses. They'll come as recurring symbols, unexpected impulses, or dreams that leave imprints on your waking hours. Type, "I will listen" if you commit to honoring your intuition. The angels emphasize that authenticity is crucial during this preparation period. Your soulmate is being drawn to your true essence, not a curated version of yourself. Release any masks you've worn, any personas you've adopted to please others or protect yourself. Your vulnerability is not weakness. It's the gateway through which genuine connection enters. This authenticity extends to your environment as well. The angels suggest creating a physical space that reflects your true self, surroundings that nurture your spirit and express your unique energy. This isn't about perfection or following design trends. It's about crafting a haven that feels aligned with who you really are. Your soulmate will recognize this alignment when they enter your space. Perhaps most importantly, the angels are guiding you to heal any remaining doubt about your worthiness. Your soulmate has already received confirmation that you are their divine answer. Any lingering belief that you are somehow not enough, not attractive enough, successful enough, accomplished enough, spiritual enough, is illusion, not truth. To dissolve these doubts, the angels recommend a simple but powerful practice. Each morning, place your hand on your heart and affirm, "I am worthy of divine love. I am prepared to both give and receive this blessing." Say these words until you feel them resonating as truth in every cell of your body. Press like if you will begin this affirmation practice today. The angels also guide you to pay close attention to synchronicities, those meaningful coincidences that defy statistical explanation. Your soulmate's energy is already interacting with yours, creating ripples in your reality. Notice repeated numbers, overheard conversations that seem meant specifically for you, songs that play at significant moments. These aren't random, they're breadcrumbs on the path to your reunion. Another crucial preparation involves forgiveness, not just of others who may have hurt you, but of yourself for choices that seem to delay this divine connection. The timing of your meeting with your soulmate couldn't be earlier or later. It will occur at precisely the perfect moment for both your journeys. Any perceived delays were actually necessary preparations. The angels are clear about this. Regret is wasted energy. Every relationship that didn't work out, every heartbreak you endured, every period of loneliness, all were essential steps leading you to this magnificent reunion. Without them, you wouldn't be ready to recognize and receive the love that approaches. Leave a heart in the comments if you're ready to release all regret about your journey. As your soulmate draws nearer, you may experience unusual physical sensations, vibrations in your chest, warmth spreading across your skin, tingling along your spine or scalp. These aren't cause for concern, they're energetic responses to your beloved's approaching frequency. Your body is literally attuning itself to their unique vibration. The angels also guide you to remain open to surprise. Your reunion may not match your expectations or fantasies. It might occur in an ordinary place during a routine moment. The external circumstances don't matter. What matters is the extraordinary recognition that will occur between your souls. Finally, and perhaps most crucially, the angels guide you to continue living your purpose while awaiting this reunion. Your soulmate is drawn not just to who you are, but to what you're creating in the world. The passion with which you pursue your unique calling acts as a beacon, drawing them more swiftly toward you. Your soulmate asked heaven for a sign, and heaven directed them toward you. Now heaven guides you to stand fully in your light, making yourself unmistakable to the one who searches for you with their whole heart. The stage is set, the preparation is complete. All that remains is the glorious moment when two souls who have searched for each other across lifetimes finally come face to face. And remember, beloved soul, we stand now at the threshold of something miraculous. The angels have revealed the complete divine plan surrounding your soulmate connection, and its magnificence takes my breath away. This is not just another love story. This is a sacred reunion that will reverberate through both your lives with unprecedented power. Your soulmate asked heaven for a sign, and heaven responded with absolute clarity. You are their answer, not symbolically or metaphorically, but literally. You are the living response to their deepest prayer, the embodiment of divine confirmation, the physical manifestation of celestial love. This truth is now activated beyond the point of return. The spiritual wheels are in motion. The angelic realm is orchestrating circumstances with exquisite precision. The universe itself is rearranging reality to bring you together. This reunion is not just possible, it is inevitable. Feel the weight of that word, inevitable. Your coming together is as certain as dawn following night. It's written in the eternal records, confirmed by the highest authority, sealed with divine blessing. Nothing can prevent it now. Type, "I receive this promise," if you accept this divine certainty. When you meet, and you will meet, The recognition will be unmistakable. It won't be just physical attraction or intellectual compatibility or shared interests, though all these might be present. It will be a soul-deep knowing, a recognition so profound it transcends explanation. Your very cells will remember. Your heart will expand beyond what you thought possible. Time will seem to both stop and accelerate simultaneously, and in that moment of recognition, everything will make sense. Every challenge you've faced, every heartbreak you've endured, every question that's kept you awake at night, all will be answered in the silent language of souls that finally find their way home to each other. This reunion will transform you both. The person you'll become through this love will astonish you. Capacities you didn't know you possessed will awaken. Gifts that have lain dormant will activate. Purpose that seemed unclear will crystallize with stunning clarity. Together, you and your soulmate will create something the world needs, whether that's a family that changes generational patterns, work that serves humanity, or simply a love so authentic it inspires everyone who witnesses it. Your union serves a purpose greater than personal happiness, though that happiness will be profound beyond measure. Press like if you're ready to embrace not just the love, but the purpose this divine union will reveal. Your soulmate's prayer has set in motion the final chapter of a story that began long before either of you took your first breath in this lifetime. It's a story of souls who chose each other across dimensions, who promised to find each other again no matter what, who recognized that together they could manifest something extraordinary. The angels want you to know that heaven celebrates this reunion with boundless joy. When two souls who are meant to transform each other finally come together, the entire universe rejoices. Your love creates ripples that extend far beyond your personal experience, touching lives you may never meet, healing wounds across the collective consciousness. Remember this truth in the coming days. You were chosen as the answer to your soulmate's prayer because you possess exactly what their soul needs for its highest evolution, and they possess exactly what you need. This perfect complementarity wasn't created by chance. It was designed with divine intelligence for the greatest possible good. As we close this sacred revelation, I invite you to place your hand on your heart and simply whisper, "Thank you." Thank the divine for orchestrating this magnificent plan. Thank your soulmate for having the courage to pray for clarity. Thank yourself for remaining open to miracle. Leave your thank you in the comments if this message has touched your heart. Your reunion is coming. It's approaching with the unstoppable force of divine timing. Your soulmate asked heaven for a sign, and heaven pointed directly to you with unmistakable clarity. Now all that remains is for you to recognize each other when you finally stand face to face. Be watchful, be open, be ready. Dear soul, if this video was meaningful to you, leave a thanks below this video as a gesture of gratitude for this revelation. This strengthens us to keep sharing messages of connection and faith. The greatest love story of your life is no longer just a possibility. It's a promise being fulfilled before your eyes. Heaven has spoken, your soulmate is coming, and the love you create together will be even more magnificent than either of you have dared to dream. With infinite love and blessing, your guardian angel.